If you're worried that something is not going to happen, then it's never going to happen. If you are so worried about the future and you not getting somewhere where you want to be, then your chances increase of you not getting there. And I think it's hard to stop worrying. I think a lot of people can realize that that's the case, that worrying just makes your life worse. But it's such a natural thing to do. It's such a natural reaction to some situations. Every day I worry about how I look. I worry about what other people think of me. Who really cares at the end of the day? And the thing is, you tell yourself that, and then you still continue to worry about these things without even realizing that you are most of the time, right? It's all subconscious. You need to change your subconscious mind so you end up just not worrying all the time. So that is the default. That needs to become the preset in your mind. How to do that? I don't know. I haven't tried for long enough. I feel like that takes a little bit of time to happen. Time that I haven't, I don't have yet, but I will, and I will. I'm trying to stop worrying about what people think of me, about how I look. About other factors that just don't really matter, that I think a lot of people know don't matter, and then still care about them anyway. Who cares what a bunch of people think of you? And bless, like genuinely from the bottom of my heart, bless everybody who thinks any way about me. Because that is their world and that's their perspective, and every human being is unique, and your world is shaped upon your perspective. I am what those other people think of me in their world. Like genuinely bless them and bless their lives, and I hope they go on to do great things, and I hope they live good lives, and I hope that if they're not right now, if they're not necessarily happy or they're having a bad time, uh, that the better times are ahead of them. I genuinely hope that, because everybody's just like you, but everybody's so different from you in the same way. Everybody's just like you in the sense that their lives are the only ones they're going to experience, right? And so whatever they think of you is who you are in a different world, like literally. Like that is that person's world. And whatever they think about you, you can't do anything about that, really. You really can't. They're going to think what they think of you, and you just have to learn that you are your own person with your own experiences, and you have the unique ability to think about yourself a certain way and thus be that person. It does not matter what other people think of you. It does not matter what anybody thinks of you. It only matters what you think of yourself and what you know to be true about yourself, right? You need to stop worrying what other people think of you, but then you need to stop worrying about who you are in your own brain, right? Because if you're unsure of who you are, if you're unsure of who you think you are, right, then what other people think of you is the deciding factor. Then that is who you are. But if you are sure in yourself, if you do not worry internally, and you are 100% yes, this is who I am, I believe this to be true, this is my world, and my world is what I make it, and this is who I am, then nobody else can tell you who you are. But the second you start to worry, you start to doubt yourself, you're like, oh, am I really this person? Then people decide who you are. You catch my flow here? It's like it's all in your brain. It's all about your perspective. These are the only eyes you're ever going to see the world out of. So definitively, however you see it is the world, right? Because you can't even really prove that other people exist, right? They do, probably. But you can't, like, you don't know that for sure. As far as you're concerned, the way you see the world is the world, right? Whether that's true or not, you need to believe it, or other people are going to dictate your world for you. And that's not always the best thing to happen, right? Especially if you believe other people, if other people look at you in a negative connotation, one, reflect upon yourself. Are you really a bad person and deserve people to think that of you? If you're not, though, and it's just the unfortunate case of you're a little weird, and just people just happen to think differently of you, then you shouldn't care about that. And there will be people, if it makes you feel any better, there's people out there that probably think very good of you, your friends, your family, other people that you might have not even met yet, right? But you should not rely on that for your assurance of who you are. You should just know that yourself. And other people's perspectives will either change naturally or they don't matter. They don't matter either way. But if you're sure in who you are, I feel like other people begin to see that, because you are just like, everything you say is just a reflection of who you are. And so people will catch on to who you are and start believing that you are who you think you are. The more you act, in accordance to that. But in the meantime, when you're trying to get there, if you're like me and you're trying to stop worrying about all this, then just stop worrying. You just got to stop worrying. It's that easy. Probably. I'll report back to you on how easy that is in a little bit, when I do it. Hopefully soon. It's really just a mindset change. I believe everything can be changed overnight. And so I'm just going to change it overnight, and we'll see what happens. I'll get back to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Type shit.